Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Jared Bronstein from Inform Overload.
And I'm Amanda McKnight from our Top 10 Nerd channel.
And today, we are ranking the top 10 darkest Disney conspiracy theories.
Welcome to Tier List. This is where we rank anything and everything into tiers. S stands for Superior God Mode. A, Absolute Dominance. B, for Basic. C, Who Cares? D, for Trash. F, Get the f*** out of here.
In no particular order, we got Carl from the movie Up being dead at the start of the film.
At number 2, we have Aladdin, which is set in the year 10,300 in a post-apocalyptic future.
Ooh, sounds deadly. Number 3, Captain Hook murdered Ariel's mom from The Little Mermaid.
Whoa.
It's pretty dark.
That's really dark. Number 4, Alice in Wonderland is just one long trip.
Drugs.
Crazy.
Number 5, Cars killed the human race in the movie Cars.
Number 6, Peter Pan is actually the angel of death.
Number 7, Gaston killed Bambi's mom.
What?
Yeah.
Number 8, Toy Story 3 is actually all about the Holocaust.
Number 9, in The Emperor's New Groove, that fly that's asking for help was actually a human. We kind of saw a human getting eaten alive.
What? Number 10, you are not going to believe what you are seeing in this Monsters Inc. drawing.
Alright, so we'll start off with Up.
Okay.
Carl from Up,
Yeah.
movie starts. People say he was dead the whole time. He went to Paradise Island because
He was dead.
Paradise.
Heaven. Oh my gosh.
Where do you rank that? I think that's pretty dark, to be honest with you. It's
I especially think it's pretty dark that he's like that grumpy for a lot of it. Like when that's where you're going.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to say though, because like he's still going to like a good place. So like that's pretty optimistic.
Okay, so you're saying like that he takes away from the darkness?
I think it takes away a little bit from the darkness. So I would say like maybe a C.
C, okay.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that. C's
Yeah.
a good. Alright. Captain Hook killed the Little Mermaid's mom.
Yeah. What is the evidence?
So the context here is like, as you can see, that looks a lot like Ariel.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Peter
I see
Pan.
it.
Ariel's mom, you know, in the I think it was Little Mermaid Begins, they said that
Yeah.
her mom died. And no one like knew.
Oh, and so it's like it's a crossover
In a sense,
in the
yeah.
Disney verse.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's,
I
again,
like
it's just a
this.
theory. It wasn't confirmed, but pretty dark if you ask me. Like,
Yeah, I think that's really dark. Actually, I would say like that's probably an A.
A?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
agree
that's
with
really
that.
dark.
Aladdin.
Yeah.
The year 10,300. So the story here was when the genie comes out, so he's like, I've been in the lamp for 10,000 years. And
Yeah.
then when they're looking at like what Aladdin's wearing, he says that's 3rd century clothing. So people just say it's the year
Oh.
10,300. And apparently there's like a whole nuclear war. That's why it's all the desert.
Oh, and this
it's
is the
all
future.
it's all advanced technology that was hidden in like a cave.
Whoa. So the genie
Yeah.
is just like a high tech like
In a
thing.
sense, technically,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that's pretty. I mean, I just think that's really cool.
Yeah, I don't think
Like,
that's so much dark. It's
I
more
just
like a
find it
cool theory, but it's not
exciting.
so dark. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want to give it at least like I don't know, like let's go with like at least D, just because
A
it's
D?
cool.
Okay.
Maybe
But
C
again,
for cool.
it's scary.
Yeah,
So is that scary to you?
being in the future, like us all being wiped out.
Well, there's like the story of Aladdin being post-apocalyptic.
I don't know.
Oh, I mean, the idea that a nuclear war broke out, that's kind of scary.
That is scary, but I also think like if that means I get to have like a genie in a lamp.
But you wouldn't, because
Yeah, because I'm not gonna be there. I'll be dead.
You're gonna get
That's
nuked,
true.
so.
That's true. All right, let's move it up to C then, maybe.
no secret there. It's probably one of the most popular ones.
Yeah, this is the one. I mean, this is obviously Alice in Wonderland being based off of an LSD trip, right?
Apparently, the writer was a recreational opium user, so it could be
Yeah.
opium, acid, LSD.
Yeah.
There's so many different
That's
variables.
actually true, actually. I'm a huge literary nerd, and Charles Dodgson, aka Lewis Carroll, the guy that wrote
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland, yeah. So, I mean, I definitely think this is true.
Like down the rabbit hole, like it's too
Oh.
coincidental to.
I loved this movie when I
You
was
know?
a kid, which makes me just question so many things about myself. I think this one should be like at least an A, or like maybe even an S, because it's probably true.
Like the whole story, it's like a kid's story being about a drug trip.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty dark.
yeah.
I think S is.
S is good? Yeah, because it's probably true.
But we could also bump it down because there are other ones on here that I'm like, oh, that's
Really,
pretty dark
really
too.
dark. Yeah,
We'll
okay,
start with
yeah.
S. We'll put it at S.
We'll put it as, maybe we'll move it. Maybe we'll move it.
All right, so Cars, the theory here is that cars took over the human race because cars are getting more and more
Yeah.
like technologically advanced. AI and stuff, they kind of run themselves and they kind of get to a point where they say, what do we need humans for?
Yeah, and they just...
That was actually a theory brought up by, I think it was the creative director of Cars. So it wasn't
creative director of
yeah,
Cars.
it wasn't
He was
confirmed by the writer, but the creative director said like, I think that's a theory behind this. And apparently they get their personalities based off the last person that drove the car.
Wow.
It's like
I
pretty
like that
specific.
even the creative director was like,
He's like,
I think this could be true.
He's like, it's pretty sick. Like it's.
That's
But again, I don't think like to me, I think an LSD trip for a children's story is much darker than Cars taking over. Like it's.
Yeah, well, because this is also just like us putting a reason.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I think this is like a B. Like I think.
Yeah,
B
I
or
would agree
C.
with you.
Like,
I think it's a B. I think it's a B.
Because like Human Race is pretty destructive, but like it's not as dark as like, or as dark. Sorry, it is
Also-
darker than like the Aladdin one.
Were we asking for it? That's the other thing that makes me feel like it'd be less dark. Because it's like, you know
we kind
what?
of created it ourselves, right?
Yeah, we created the cars, so
We're our own worst
maybe they
enemy.
deserve it. Plus, they're cute, so that's nice.
This one's not very cute though.
No. I think is that Rusty?
Getting B tier, yeah, I think that's Rusty. Rusty's looking a little rusty. So this one, again, kind of dark because it's like the total opposite of what it should be.
Yeah.
Peter Pan's the Angel of Death.
And again, I think this one is true because it's actually based off the author.
Yeah, the author's,
so-
his brother passed away when
When he was 13.
Yeah, 13 and again, allegedly they say, you know, like never gonna grow up.
Yeah, and so the idea is that it's based off of his own life story, and it's sort of like this representation of the fact of death for kids. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's pretty dark.
Grim. I think that's darker than The Little Mermaid, or sorry, than Captain Hook, Little Mermaid.
Yeah, I think it definitely is.
So we're gonna put this
I
S
think
tier?
we should put it at S too.
right.
I like that our S ones so far are true stories, or
Yeah,
what we think are
like
true
it's
stories.
it's pretty serious stuff. So this one, Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, apparently killed Bambi's mom. You can see there's like antlers and there's a bear, there's a deer right there.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a stretch. It's dark, but I think it's like it's less believable. Like it's dark, but it's less believable. So I don't know how.
I mean, there's a lot of animals in the background of this picture,
Yeah,
which just
there's like a
actually makes
bear,
me think.
an owl,
Like,
I
did he
think,
just like
an
go and
eagle.
kill all of the animals in Disney? Is that what's happening? Like, who knows?
Oh,
Because that.
like this could be the bear from like the Jungle Book. You're saying?
Yeah, like
And,
that
like,
could
that
be.
could be,
Look,
like-
that's Pumbaa right there. That warthog.
Okay, this has got a lot darker.
That's what I think is happening. I think that
Jeez.
they need to step it up a notch. It's probably like a fox lying around too from like Fox and the Hound. There's a lot of things.
Maybe there.
Yo,
That could be- that could
actually,
be-
didn't the fox die at the end of Fox and the Hound?
That could be the
Spoilers, sorry.
rabbit
haven't
from
seen it.
Alice in Wonderland. It looks like a rabbit.
Yeah.
right there. So maybe it is.
Could be.
Jeez.
But was the rabbit real if it was an LSD trip? Who knows?
Get your theory straight here, guys. Come on. So.
All right.
Okay, so what do we get to say? Maybe B?
Yeah, like maybe B or C, I think is good.
Like in between?
You think, yeah, we could do, can we do in between?
Yeah, I mix it
Yeah,
up as I
in
go. B
between.
minus. Okay, so this one's really dark.
Yeah.
Toy Story 3 is based off the Holocaust, and it's not just like just because it is. Like there's a lot of things that they explained. They're found in the attic. You know, they're sent to the daycare, which some say is like a concentration camp.
Yeah.
The toys accept their fate when they're like going to the garbage chute, and then aliens save them. People say that represents the Allies when the Allies like won the war.
Yeah, no, I personally feel like this theory
Like-
is like, there's a lot going on there that is like too similar for
It's
us
too coincidental to just like be like,
Yeah.
oh, there's no way.
This is all coincidence.
That's like
Also,
messed
just
up.
even like this picture, like I haven't seen Toy Story 3 yet. I've seen
Yeah.
the other ones, but
This looks pretty grim.
yeah, this is like,
So I think we go S tier for this one too.
yeah, I think we go S. I like how all of our S tier
Are
ones
like-
are just like real things. Like
Yeah,
we're like,
based
this
off
is
like
real.
very dark, realistic, scary things.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's extremely uncomfortable. Apparently this was in the original film and then in the DVD, like I googled it, there's two versions. In the DVD release, they changed this photo here.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This like for me represents all of the weird like sexy things
You know what I
that
mean?
you see in the Disney movies.
And you're just like, was that meant to be? They're like, no.
No.
Like one that I didn't include, but when Simba kicks up the dust in The Lion King,
Yes, yeah.
experiences sex, they claim that it said SFX was a shout out to the special effects guys.
I think it was a shout out to them in a different way. I think it was the shout out that they wanted to put in
Subliminal
the movie.
messaging.
Oh, strange.
So this is pretty dark. Like
Yeah.
this is, it's, what else could that be? It literally says Uncle Roger and Mommy and it's two stick figures. I don't know what
like
I'm allowed
something's
to. I don't know what I'm allowed to say here, but like one of them's bent over, so you could use your imagination to figure out the rest. Like
Something strange is happening with them. There's definitely not. This is definitely not something you normally see in a kids movie.
it's wrong, but for some reason I don't feel like it's S. I feel like I would put it up with A.
Yeah, well, because I mean, the other thing too is that a lot of this stuff always is sort of hidden in Disney movies. Like, it's not something that's in the foreground.
Right.
So because of that, like, I think.
And it's also I like as weird as this might sound, I feel like the rest of them affect everybody, and this is kind of just like, oh, whoa.
Like if you notice it, you're like, huh?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Alice in Wonderland, the whole thing is a trip. The whole movie's a trip.
Yeah.
Peter Pan, like the character that is supposed to be about like innocence is the angel of death.
Yeah.
That's
like,
the whole
those
the
are
Holocaust.
dark.
This is just like a quick little,
This is just like, wait, what?
and it's wrong, but it's like a quick
Yeah.
little, oh, okay.
Yeah, I agree with you.
A?
I think A is good.
So Emperor's New Groove,
Mm-hmm.
love that movie growing up. There's like a lot of magic and potions that can make you turn into animals.
Yeah, we've seen
And
that in the movie.
when the fly is, before he gets eaten by the spider, he cries out for help. So there's a theory that it was a human that was turned into a fly that just got caught onto a trap.
Yeah.
And was a human asking for help, and you technically see a human getting eaten alive in the form of a fly.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, it's dark, but
I
it's
mean,
like,
it's weird that like we can because in that movie you can only understand like certain animals.
Yeah,
Like
like
so I
it's-
just don't understand like why can we hear the fly scream for help? So I think this one actually could be. I could see why people would put stock in it. I could see why people would think it's true.
I don't know though. I don't, like, out of all of them, I would say this is probably the least scary one. Either D or an F.
To you? Okay. Let's go with D then. Let's go with D.
So we have no Fs, which is good. Because I mean, these are
Yeah.
all like, I don't know, I think any Disney thing, in my mind at least, is just innocence. So if there's anything wrong with it, I think it's
Yeah.
impossible for it to be like,
Disney's
that's not bad. Like, it's
supposed to be like the royalty of innocence.
of innocence, right? So I think,
right?
if anything, if we had to put, okay, fine, we could veto one each. So if you had to veto one,
Mm-hmm.
meaning put it up or put it down, which one would you do?
Okay, if I could bring one up or down?
Yeah.
I would bring Aladdin down.
To D? Or
Yeah,
F?
to D. Down to D.
I feel like the S tiers should stay. Those are all really serious.
Yeah, I
I
agree
feel
with
like
you.
maybe Captain Hook killing Ariel's
Really?
mom. It's like,
Okay.
it's dark, but I don't know. But I'm also thinking like I feel like Gaston, Bambi's mom.
There's so many changes you want to make to our list.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of which
Fair.
one I really want to, like, which one's
The meaningful
really,
one.
really hitting me in the feels right now.
Yeah.
Like, I think the Peter Pan, Captain Hook, Ariel one is dark, but I don't think it's as dark as that.
Yeah, well, where would you bring it? Well, because we can really see that. So where would you change that one?
I would
You
say,
could
I would
move
probably
it.
bring this down to like B, like equivalent to like the Cars one, I would say.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think you could even actually bring it down to C, if you really wanted to. Like now you're making me change my mind. That's what's happening.
It's my veto.
Yeah, I don't know. So then we'll leave it at
Kidding. We can put it next to Gaston. That's it.
Okay,
That's a fair
okay.
compromise.
So it's B minus.
That's a fair comp. Or C plus, whatever you guys prefer.
However you want to view that.
Anyways, guys, that does it for this tier list. You guys gotta let us know if you agree or disagree with us. I've been
Yeah.
Jared Bronstein from Inform Overload.
My name is Amanda McKnight from Top 10 Nerd. And before you go, also remember as you're heading down to those comments, feel free to give this video a like, tap that subscribe so you can get some more cool tiers lists from us and other hosts.
Ring that bell so
Ring
you guys
that
know
bell.
when we make new videos.
Yeah.
And let us know what tier list you guys want to see.
Yeah.
We're always open to suggestions and we'd love to hear what you guys have to say.
Yeah, more dark Disney stuff or
Part 2.
maybe not.